What's up, YouTube? It's Easter, so I'm over here at my parents' house. We're going to be spending time with family today. It's sure to be a blast, so this will be a vlog. This will be the last vlog I do for a little while. I want to take a break from that and do some more interesting stuff on the channel, like skits or whatever I can think of. But without further ado, let's get started with today. First off, we're going to go back to the backyard where my cousins are, and they're going to do Little Man's episode of Stuff That Shouldn't Stick. Let's get this started. Alright everybody, we're back here. I got me here, Little Man there. We both have a fork and one other object. I got a broken screwdriver, he's got a putty knife. By all rights, these things shouldn't stick, but who knows, maybe we can get them to. We're going to do 3 tries a piece with each item and see who can have better results. I'll go first with my fork. Oh yeah, by the way, I stuck that shovel. It happened, it's possible. Thumbs up, good job. Happy for me, thank you. Alright, round 1. Oh shit! Well, that just happened. Jesse's cheering in the background. Alright, now it's his turn to try the fork.
I want to miss. I know it. Feel it.
Oh. You get 3 tries technically before it's a fail.
Oh, it jinxed it. Okay, that's first. That's the second one. I'll get this time.
Jesse, you might be a little too excited. Oh shit! Alright. Alright, now it comes down to sudden death. I got half broken flathead screwdriver, he's got a putty knife. Round 1's a fail for me. Now it's Little Man's turn. Oh, I ain't out of this yet.
For both of
Oh, I hit my fork. Sudden death. Oh!
You didn't even hit me with it. Okay, I gotta make it.
Alright, sudden death. 3 tries a piece with the shovel. Yep. Oh.
He
Mine
kind
failed.
of knocked it up.
I ain't gonna make it.
Mom, man, have more faith in yourself.
Tomahawk.
Never mind, you suck.
Or not.
Harley!
There's so much audio on this, they're gonna be all confused. And now they're gonna see a random arrow shot at the tree.
Whoops. Sorry, guys.
I guess you can get that or else I'll break your arrow.
Harley didn't make a good shot, but I'm so proud of you. And
Make a good shot.
Alright.
how about y'all 3 tries? Whoa. So I'm gonna watch the video.
Okay, last second try.
Fail videos make it good on YouTube, right?
Well,
They suck.
first one to stick it.
He said they suck. I did. You do suck. Harley,
Okay, it all comes down to
you
this.
need to aim for the tree.
I win. If I miss, I don't know.
You need to aim for the tree. I think the squirrels are really
So it looks
sad.
like this episode of Stuff That Shouldn't Stick is a draw on the competitive nature and a fail overall. I guess the fork step.
Harley, no, you didn't stick the weed eater.
How am I gonna stick a weed eater?
Sure, you said this is a video on stuff that shouldn't stick. A weed eater shouldn't stick.
It's at least gotta have a chance. Alright, throw the weed eater, we'll see if it sticks.
It's gonna stick. Whatever. What do you do if it's stuck?
Oh.
Woo!
Well, that was an axe.
Well, it shouldn't stick with a broken handle, but you know.
It's kind of an axe. Alright everybody, so behind my parents' house, back off in these woods where you can't really see much, is a creek. It's made of sand rock and it was lined, I guess, as like almost like a runoff for all the rainwater in this town. But when we were like 14, we always used to come back here, and that was basically what we did. I'd get out of school, come home, and what we'd do is go through this little trail right here. It's all grown up now, but we would go up and down this creek down to the train tracks at the end of the road, and that's what we did. We just explored. We'd go as far down as we went before and then try to go a little further every day. So it's been a few years since we've went back here, so today we're gonna try to trek through all this, get back to the creek, and see what's changed. Back then there was actually a trail where there's trees laying over and it went straight into where the creek dipped right here. Since then we've had a tornado come through and blow all these trees down, and the city don't care about us, so we don't get cleaned up. But this is the creek. I remember one time I posted a picture of it on Facebook and I said this has been my life for the past 2 years. And someone commented on it and they were like, so are you saying you've been in a rut? Used to. I remember it was a milestone. I was too chicken to do it, so the day I finally jumped from one end of this creek to the other, top stone to top stone, was a big deal for me. Hopefully we'll make it far enough that I can show you the exact point where I did it.
Maybe you can do it again.
And right here's the edge of my parents' property. We used to have a board from that little metal railing over there that streamed across it. That way I could get to this side whenever I didn't have the ability to jump it. But we came down here one day and the board was gone, and it was a big 4x8 piece of 3/4 inch plywood. We have no idea what happened to it. By the way, my parents' fence is right there. We could have just walked to this point and started here and made it real easy,
that
but
would be fun.
then you couldn't get all the backstory of what used to happen back there. Yeah, this is the first part where I actually jumped across the creek. I actually first did it in a YouTube video like this. We were making a little movie because we used to do that too. It's actually what inspired me to edit and stuff. You're asking what would happen if you jumped in there?
No, I mean just look at all of that.
No. I was like, you'd get wet. There's a wheel down there I might come get if I ever need a wheel like that.
This really ain't that big of a gap.
And that bridge, probably, oh, it will let me zoom. That's the bridge to the railroad there. We'll go underneath it here in a minute. 12. Throw it over. I'm filming you.
Throw it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Whether I leave that in there depends on what it looks like. I'm probably actually going to include a lot of these director's cut note type things because I like the idea of the behind the scenes process. I always want to know what a content creator's thinking as he goes through his day.
I remember tagging her. It's gone now, but
You can kind of see it, yeah, Liam. By the way, we call him Little Man because him and his brother have the same first name. That's a story for another time, but so we always, instead of just calling them both Alan, we just call him Little Man. Just in case that wasn't clear.
yeah, I don't know what year they shut down these tracks, but it's been abandoned for a while.
Yeah, they've actually been cleaning up a couple towns over, coming this way, like they're gonna reopen it, but I don't know that they ever will.
Let's take them up top.
There's a lady that lived at the just a little shotgun house on this side of the tracks, would always let hobos stay with her. Supposedly, she would kill them in the middle of the night and they'd never be heard from again. But they were hobos, so no one cared. One night, I forget who it was. I feel like it was one of our family members or just someone local in this town. Woke up to her sneaking into the room when he was staying with her. Supposedly drop-kicked her through a window. Once again, could be urban legend, could be absolute fact. No way to know. I wanted to do that too, kind of like a sit down with a family member, just like put the camera on Dad and let him tell one of the old stories that we grew up on.
Okay, so basically, back when Seminole was just getting big, through the boomtown days, this train track here would bring in all sorts of people looking to strike it rich in Seminole through the whole boom rush of the oil. Over here in Southtown, they'd all live with this old woman, well, some of them would, and she's the one that he was talking about earlier that'd be killing them. Because they'd be coming through, nobody would know them yet, nobody would miss them. They'd usually have a little bit of money on them, whatever. So yeah, this track here has a lot of history to it for Seminole. I guess in a way it kind of gave Seminole its own life.
Alright everybody, right now what you're seeing is actually me after dark. I'm already at home editing this video, but I forgot to film any kind of segue from the train tracks into going to the cookout and the party where everybody's hunting eggs. So that's what y'all's about to see. Enjoy. We're gonna go to jail. I guess since I'm old, I'll hide eggs instead of looking for them. See if it blends in with the frisbee enough that they don't see it. Cody took all the good hiding places, but I'm gonna stick one inside the thing. Yeah, that'll work. Windowsill. I did my part for humanity. Dad, you sure look like you're working hard.
I am, son. I'm a supervisor.
A runaway nephew jumping the gun on everybody. So ran around the house where we couldn't see him and was picking them up.
Look, there's some over there.
You're not promoting healthy sportsmanship. Good job, Aiden. I'm proud of you. That's all that matters.
This don't look like all of them. No, Jesse. Pick them up. Look, Bubba.
Really, Logan? You ain't got a bucket? You just got a hat?
Save some for Joe's feet, people. I told her just to give me the candy, but Carol, that's cheating.
Logan, pay attention to where this goes. Really? You're just gonna ignore my hint? Alright. Good boy. Your friendly neighborhood cheater here. They're all over the ground. Alright everybody, me and my cousin's out here at the disc golf course right now getting a quick round in. It's after the cookout at this point. I just didn't want to vlog the actual shots because y'all's already seen that and it's the same thing over and over. But I did want to get a landscape shot while I'm up on this hill, so here that is. Alright everybody, I'm back at my parents' house right now. I'm in my little brother's room. That's his sheet fort. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up the day. We played disc golf, we came home, we ate some dinner, and just hung out with the family. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Like I say, this will be the last one for a little while. I'm going to try out some skits, some more music stuff, and just see where the channel can go. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe.